What is up, chaotic community? We are halfway into probably one of the biggest years in TCG history, right? There's been a lot going on. So now's a good time to look back and see what the best-selling trading card game for the quarter two of 2026. So, all the information that we have here, it's taken from TCG Player, just the marketplace sales and data that we get from them, and it's looking at April 1st to June 30th in 2026. So yeah, we're without further ado, we're gonna just kind of get into it and talk about it. And the first one, just to kind of talk through here, is ranked at number one. Not a shock. What is it, Steve?
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering. Yeah, we're not shocked about that one.
No, yeah.
Pretty normal there. And again, Magic holds its number one spot because it's been the number one forever. It has a huge fan base, and Commander continues to be a number one driving factor there. Number two,
Yeah, Pokemon.
Pokemon. Yeah. So again, no change there. Pokemon continues to be number two. I think number three kind of not that it shocks me, but I think it's notable to talk about here. Number three is One Piece. So this is the third quarter in a row that One Piece has been in the top three. I think that's pretty notable here, considering that Yu-Gi-Oh has been the number three for since we've been playing anything, right?
Yeah, I think that was what surprises me the most is how few sets that much sales comes from.
It
It
doesn't have a lot to it. It's only been out for 2 years.
Yeah,
I could be
yeah.
wrong about that. It's close to that. So to hold number three and to take it from Yu-Gi-Oh, which is long, 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 long holding, I think that's a big deal.
Mhm.
Number four is Yu-Gi-Oh. I think that is a little bit of a shock too, just to see that, same thing with One Piece being number three, that Yu-Gi-Oh's, pretty much stuck at four. They did have, it did note here that Yu-Gi-Oh had a better quarter two. But One Piece is just still commanding the lead over them. And in number five, jumping up, what was it, three spots?
3 spots, yeah.
Yeah, three spots is Disney Lorcana. So,
It it's amazing
go
what
ahead.
having a release does for you. Um,
Well, it's not just having a release. This release that they have here, which was Wilds Unknown, that introduced what was it? It was the Pixar characters. And I think
oh.
that's yeah, so this set's doing really good. There's a lot of cards that are selling for quite a bit actually. And
Yes,
then
I saw a lot of the Buzz related and Toy Story things, yeah, that were selling
yeah,
pretty crazy.
it boosted Disney for sure. And I think another thing to talk about here that they mention is just, part of the whole trading card games is, how will this stick, right? How will this card game stick? Will it stick? And I know a lot of people are going to want to look for confidence in a set doing well and then for a game doing well, right? In the market. So as Disney is continuing to perform well, I think it's solidifying its spot. And the more that we see them introducing new concepts or even, Pixar or whatever else Disney wants to introduce, they have a lot that they can do. Um, it's only going to make it be even more solid
Yeah,
and probably increase its profit.
yeah, I could tell you when you're at conventions, like Ravensburger is completely filled. You had to wait to be able to enter. Line wrapped around the square. I hope that they're making buku dollars and it's not all going to Disney.
Yeah, we'll see. Hard to say, but I mean, they
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
doing well. And in number six, we have Ripbound. So Ripbound was number five last quarter, so it dropped because Disney took its spot. And
Yeah.
I think Riftbound still has a solid performance here, and it's still doing really, really well. I like it as a game. I like its card design. I like its mechanics. I think Riftbound is going to continue to be in, if not, it's gonna be in the top. It's gonna be in that six, five, six, seven spot for a while. And number seven, also moving down one spot, is Pokemon Japan. Yeah, not really a whole lot to say there. Again, I'm still surprised that it has its own spot
Yeah,
in the top
right.
in the top 10.
Yep.
And then number 8, also going down 1 spot was, Gundam. So Gundam took a little bit of a back burner, and again, this is everything dropping just because Disney went up 3
Yeah,
spots, pretty
exactly.
much
Yeah,
is what
all of
that's
these
the notable thing there.
it's just kinda showing where the gulf is between like, there's a bit of a gap between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's all that means, and so, that they shuffle that easily from quarter to quarter just means that they're the ones that are competing among each other. I
Yep.
mean, for sales position, not necessarily for players, but yeah.
Yeah, and, going into number 9, I think this is actually worth talking about too, which is Dragon Ball Super Fusion World held its spot at number 9, right? I wasn't sure if that was gonna be like a
Flash in the
one-time
pan,
thing,
yeah.
if that was just kinda like a, "Hey, one set came out and people were like, oh, maybe this is gonna be like One Piece," right? That was a whole bunch of hype.
Yep.
I think it holding at number 9 is actually pretty good. And then, number 10, we have the Digimon card game, which again, similar, holding at number 10. Now I think the interesting conversation here, and it's not gonna be next quarter or even maybe even the quarter after that, but we were kinda talking through, Pal World seems to be making a really big impact, into the market. And then we also have, yeah,
Naruto, yeah.
Naruto has a card game coming into the scene. We know Chaotic has a card game coming into the scene.
Right.
So I'm really interested to see how this TCG market handles. This has been the quarter 2. I'd love to hear your comments below on what you think maybe the market might look like and, maybe some games you're playing that aren't even in the top 10. And with that, that's all the news we have today. So if you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one.